Hello friends, and welcome back to my channel. We have made it to the end of 2020 and we are now in 2021. For those of you who are new here, my name is Brianna, and in today's video we are going to be taking down all of the holiday decorations and giving my home a good cleaning, just like a clean slate for the new year. I really love this time of year because it feels so good to look around my home and see everything just like a blank canvas ready for the new year. I'm starting here in the kitchen and I'm just taking down all of the holiday decorations and I'm putting everything on my island in my kitchen and kind of putting it in little categories, little piles on my island so that I can see what I have, and this just helps me to see how I want to pack it away and store it for the season. And of course my helper, Miss Emery Joy, has to get in on the action too. Also, I wanted to mention, don't forget that if you have any of your decorations that require batteries, make sure that you're taking those batteries out so they don't erode inside of your decorations and mess them up for the next year. I do try to keep little boxes that I buy things in so that I can put them back in those boxes, and that way they're protected while they're stored in my totes. Now I'm in the living room and I'm just taking down all of our stockings from the shelves. And on to the entryway. And again, here's my little helper with me. I really had fun with all of these little Christmas trees this year. I can't wait to add more to them next year. A girl can never have too many Christmas trees. And now I'm taking down all of the things over here by the TV and bringing everything again to the island in my kitchen so that I can see what all I have. And I wanted to make sure to grab all of my little Christmas or holiday mugs so that I can pack them away also. Ugh, I always dread taking down the Christmas tree every year because it is such a big chore. I'm just taking all of the ornaments off now. And I did decide to go ahead and take the lights off of this tree. If you missed my Christmas tree lighting drama, I will link that video below of decorating the Christmas trees so that you can know what I'm talking about here. But I was kind of on the fence over whether I was going to leave the lights on the tree or take them off, and I think that I do want to change the lights next year, so I did go ahead and take them off. Let me know in the comments below, what is your least favorite part of putting away your Christmas decorations? Mine is definitely taking down the tree. I've got all my ornaments here on the couch and I'm going to start packing them away. I do keep some of the boxes, like I said earlier, to put things back into to just keep them protected. And then I'm going to be using some Ziploc bags to put other things in and just kind of like categorize them so that I can find them easy. I thought it would be a neat way to store my stuff because I can see through them and I can immediately pick them up and see what all is in the bag. But at the same time, they are protected. Stuffing my garland into one of these bags, and then I'm going to choose like ornaments and stick them into the corresponding bags. Now, let's get to work on picking up this massive amount of toys that Emery has strewn all over the living room floor. We keep our toys in little baskets in the living room. It just makes it easier to keep everything contained, and these are the things that she plays with the most, so they're easily accessible for her. She got so many cute things for Christmas from our family members. It is so hard to find room for all of the new stuff. I need to do a declutter already. So I've got my Christmas bag out, and I'm going to start taking the lights off of this tree. The tree comes apart into 3 sections. One of the things that I did want to mention that I thought was important for packing up my tree is when you get your tree, it comes with little plastic pieces that go onto the bottoms of the tree where they like mesh together. Keep these plastic pieces in your bag when your tree is up because you will need to put them back on. I had a tree before with a tree bag and did not keep those pieces, and the points where the tree goes together in the 3 places actually ripped my bag, and I had holes in my bag where pieces of my tree were like poking out of it, and it was really hard to move around without banging it on everything. So keep those little plastic pieces and put them back on the little pointy parts. You'll see me doing that here. This tree bag actually was very easy to get my tree into. I was not sure how that was going to work because the last tree that I had that had a tree bag, it was like a big fight to get that tree into the bag. Like, I did not understand how it was supposed to fit back in there, but this one actually fit back in the bag really well. And I think that it also helped that as I went along, I was kind of squishing the branches down and making them more compact so that everything folded up nicely. It is going to be a lot more fluffing next year, which is my least favorite part about putting up the tree, but it did fit in the bag very easy, and there was still actually quite a bit of room left in this bag, which I was surprised. It was super easy. I will make sure and link this Christmas tree below so that if any of you guys want to check it out for next year for your home, you can do so. I could not believe all of the stuff that was under my Christmas tree. I found so many weird things that Emery had stuffed in there. I had no idea was in there. A nose sucker, a toy, and an ice pack. Everything was so covered in flocking, and it was sticking to me so crazy. I even had to take my socks off because they were so covered in the flocking. Now it's time to get all of this cleaned up off the floor before Emery wakes up from her nap, because the first thing that she would do is come over here, start picking it up and putting it in her mouth. This vacuum has literally been the best vacuum that I've ever owned. I will definitely make sure and link that below for you also. I'm just cleaning off the couch here too and giving it a good vacuum because I had all of those ornaments, and so there's a ton of flocking and glitter all over my couch, and this vacuum picks up like nobody's business. Like, it has some serious suction power. Dyson was not playing around. Now I'm just gonna give everything a good wipe down. This is a shelf underneath the TV that Emery always spends a lot of time hanging out at, and she's always touching it, so I'm constantly cleaning this shelf off. Isn't it amazing like how much glitter and stuff you find on the surfaces after taking down your Christmas decorations? I never realized how much of that stuff comes off. I'm surprised my stuff even has glitter on it still after all that's fallen off. I'm going to use my Method floor cleaner and get the floor mopped. This is a good opportunity to mop my floor since everything is all picked up and swept. They can be drying while Emery's finishing up her nap. And I'm gonna head into the kitchen, and as you can see, Emery is back awake now. And we're gonna wipe down all of the counters with one of my favorite antibacterial sprays, also from Method. I really like this antibacterial spray because it can sanitize or disinfect depending on how long you leave it on your countertops before you wipe it off. Now I'm just clearing off some things, and I'm so sad to put away my favorite Christmas mugs from the year. And I always dread doing dishes, but it is part of giving the home a good cleaning. I'm also going over the doors with some magic eraser wipes so that I can get all of the fingerprints off that collect from the kids opening and closing constantly. I'm going over the trim as well, just giving everything a really good wipe down. These magic eraser cloths are heavenly. They work so good. And they fit into a lot tighter spaces than the regular magic erasers do. It feels so good to look around and see everything all clean and shiny, ready for the new year. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me today while I tackled this project. I appreciate your support on my channel so much. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button down below. Thank you so much again for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.